Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news. All right, Browns fans, let me tell you, the latest developments in the quarterback situation are creating quite a buzz. And honestly, it's something we all should be paying close attention to. The season hasn't gone the way we hoped, and frustration is mounting. But amidst all the ups and downs, the biggest story right now centers on the Cleveland Browns quarterback carousel, especially the decision to switch from rookie quarterback Dillon Gabriel to fellow rookie Shedeur Sanders. And let me tell you, this isn't just a minor move. It's a potential game changer for the rest of this season and maybe even beyond. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Gabriel started 6 games, and honestly, his stats haven't been great, going 1-5 in those games and posting a quarterback rating of just 88. That's not exactly what we were hoping for when he was drafted in the 3rd round. But as it turns out, the Browns coaching staff still saw potential in him. According to insiders, Gabriel is considered more polished than Sanders, with more experience and decision-making skills that are supposed to make him the more reliable option under pressure. Yet when you watch the games, it's pretty clear that Sanders, despite being a 5th-round pick, has brought some serious spark to the table. Sanders, who came into the league with a lot of hype, especially from his college days, has shown flashes of brilliance. Sure, he's only won one as a starter, and his debut wasn't pretty, posting a quarterback rating of just 13.5 and almost a half of relief duty back on November 16. That was a rough start, no doubt. But since then, he's bounced back with 2 impressive performances with ratings of 87, 3 and 93, 6 in his last 2 outings. That's a huge sign that he's improving and learning quickly. And what really sets him apart from Gabriel is his ability to scramble out of trouble and throw deep balls, which has fans and analysts alike buzzing about his potential to be a playmaker in Cleveland's offense. Now, I want to pause here for just a second. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. The coaching staff, however, still seems to believe that Gabriel is more polished, which is interesting because many of us watching from the outside see Sanders' raw talent and athleticism as a huge advantage. But as Jeremy Fowler from ESPN pointed out, Gabriel is a good decision-maker whose experience showed up in his 6 starts, but he projects more as a quality number 2. That's a tough pill to swallow for some Browns fans who are eager to see more of Sanders, especially considering the struggles Gabriel has had with consistency, panic, and long passes. Let's dig into Gabriel's background a little more. He spent 6 years in college, including 5 as a starter in the FBS, which is supposed to mean he's more developed and ready for the NFL. But the results on the field tell a different story. His NFL stint has been marked by some struggles, 2 games where he took 6 sacks, only 7 passes longer than 20 yards all season, and a tendency to panic and throw checkdowns instead of pushing the ball downfield. That's not exactly what we were expecting from a guy drafted with the hope that his polish would translate into NFL success. It's clear that Gabriel's reputation as a more developed quarterback has been challenged by his performances this season. Meanwhile, Sanders, despite being a rookie and still a bit raw, has shown that he can make good decisions under pressure. His decision-making has been quite promising, and his athleticism adds a different dimension to the offense. Whether or not he can earn the starting job for next season is still up in the air, but the Browns are clearly giving him every chance to prove himself as the future of Cleveland's quarterback position. He's going to get a lot of opportunities to show what he can do, especially with Deshaun Watson's return still uncertain. Watson, who has been sidelined with Achilles injuries, has had his practice window opened, but his return isn't guaranteed just yet. The Browns are probably looking at Sanders as the guy for the rest of this season, especially if Gabriel's struggles continue. It's important to recognize that this quarterback situation is complex. The Browns are trying to balance the immediate needs of winning games with the long-term development of their young quarterbacks. Sanders' athleticism and decision-making potential give him a real shot to be Cleveland's quarterback of the future. And honestly, the coaching staff's hesitance to fully commit to Gabriel might be a sign that they're already eyeing the long game, evaluating who's got what it takes to lead us into the next chapter of Browns football. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on the bigger picture here. The Browns, with all their talent and potential, have been caught in this quarterback limbo for a while now. We've seen flashes of brilliance from Deshaun Watson, but injuries and inconsistency have kept us from seeing him reach his full potential. The season has been marred by ups and downs, but this quarterback shuffle, moving from Gabriel to Sanders, could be the turning point. It's a gamble, no doubt, but sometimes you need to take those risks to find the right guy who can elevate the entire team. Looking ahead, Browns fans, the big question is, will Sanders be able to sustain his performance and earn a permanent spot? Will Gabriel find a way to turn things around and prove that he's more than just a developmental project? And how will Watson fit back into the picture once he's healthy? All these questions make this season even more unpredictable, but it also makes it more exciting. The Browns are in a position where they need to make these tough calls, and we, as fans, should be rooting for the best outcome for our team. The coaching staff's decision to start Sanders against the 49ers this Sunday is a clear signal that they're willing to give him a shot. And honestly, Browns fans should be excited about that. The 49ers' defense is no joke, and it's a real test for any quarterback, especially a young one. But if Sanders can perform well against a tough opponent, it could really boost his confidence and help him cement his role moving forward. And it's not just about this game. It's about what this means for the future of Cleveland's offense. The front office and coaching staff are clearly evaluating Sanders closely, and every snap he gets is a step toward figuring out if he's the guy who can lead us to a Super Bowl. For us fans, it's all about patience and hope. We've been waiting for a franchise quarterback for what feels like forever, and every new development brings a mix of excitement and anxiety. But one thing is for sure, Cleveland is a city that loves its football, and we're all in this together. We want to see our team succeed, and that means trusting the process, even if it's a bumpy road. Sanders' emergence might be just what we need to finally turn the page on this chapter and start a new era of Browns football, one where we're competing at the highest level and making noise in the playoffs. In the meantime, Browns fans, keep your eyes glued to the upcoming games. Watch how Sanders performs under pressure, see if he can make those deep throws and scramble out of tough situations. It's going to be a roller coaster ride, but that's what makes this season so intriguing. And let's not forget the importance of our defense, which has been playing some gritty football all season, giving our young quarterbacks the opportunity to learn and grow. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. Do you believe Sanders has what it takes to be the guy long-term? Are you still holding out hope for Gabriel to turn it around? Or do you think Watson's return will be the game changer we've been waiting for? Whatever you think, let's keep the conversation going. We're all in this together and your voice matters. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. Let's go Browns.